Hi, so this is part two, um, and I just wanted to show a few different methods that I use to lay down color. So the first is this, and I like to do this a lot. I like to find something that has like beautiful shifts in color, like I'm particularly interested in this leaf here. I'm not leaf, this stem, so beautiful. And also the one here. But the other thing that, especially if you work realistically, the other thing that I think happens the minute you wet something and put a lot of color on, you kind of lose your drawing. So I really like to do sometimes an underpainting. So I'm going to show sort of both of those methods. And the underpainting would relate always to the analogous color, like what we just talked about. So like there's all these ribs on this leaf, whatever it is. I'm sorry, stem. And I notice that the color shifts as it moves to the bottom, so I'm making it a different kind of red down here. I just put a little purple in it and a little yellow to make this duller color at the bottom. So I would continue this process through the rest of the leaf. Um, but for now, I'm gonna stop here except for continue this up. That's like right here. So I like to mix, I'm mixing scarlet with quinacridone rose, which I think is a nice underpainting for here. that's good for now. But you can already see a nice kind of a vibration happening. So that's one way I do it. Let's hope this is in the screen. I hope so. Yeah, I think it is. Okay. I'm going to just show you this one because it's kind of in the screen. Maybe a couple of things. I can't tell where to put this. All right, well, so I'm looking at this. It has a beautiful, like a coral orange going into a more pink color. So for this, I just, because it's really about the color shift, I just want to wet the whole leaf. I mean stem. I don't know why I keep saying leaf when I mean stem. It's okay that I'm using a little pink water because it's a lot of red in this. So I've wet this with plenty of water. And since there's only so much you can do in a pass, I'm going to just focus on the shift in color from the left side to the right, especially at the bottom here. Basically, I'm just following, my eye is following the color up, then across. And this is just a first pass. There'll be a lot more. Right. So many different ways that one can interpret something. It's almost hard to start because it's just so fun to play with the different colors. Well, that's probably done for now. And that's going to need a lot more color. Actually, there's one more thing. Well, I think that's probably a good place for me to stop, because I just wanted to give you an idea of what to do. Let's see if there's anything more I want to do. Nope, I think that's good for now. Um, and what I would probably do next, when this dries, I would probably get, I wouldn't have, probably I wouldn't have started with these reds, but I'll be leaving a strip of dry paper between them and the yellows to put a pop of something else in. So it doesn't matter that I started with these. But I would probably just keep trying to block in all the different areas. So I would adjacently. So I would try to get this yellow in next, because it informs the red. I'd also, yeah, I guess that's good. Yeah. Um, this is a really nice rib. Oops. This probably, probably shouldn't have put this in, but oh well. Okay. Um, yeah, there's a lot of fussy drawing in here. This is like just sort of feels like an under something that would inform the underneath part. Even here, I'm thinking about analogous color. I'm pairing an orangey green with one that's a golden green with one that's a little more greeny green. Great. And I would go through, this would be a first coat on this leaf, and I would just go through pretty much the whole thing, doing that. So yeah, I could do this for hours and hours, but I won't. Um, kind of right in that nice color right in here. Okay, well, that's a good place to stop. Um, yes, so I hope that was helpful, and I might do a little more next week. Still wet. Well, just do one more thing here, because this will be interesting. And then I'm done, I promise. Okay, I want to maybe just get in the next pass on this leaf. And this time I want to start to get the vein in the middle, so that it really starts to become something. So I'm wetting everything except that little edge. All right, that's good. So I'm using some Hooker's Green at the moment with a little cadmium deep. Because I have some color on underneath here, this green should inform this nicely, I hope. And I'm noting also it gets a little more yellow as it moves up, I think. Okay. Since I'm not sure what I want to do here, I'm going to leave that blank. Then there's a more green in here, and I will be stopping now. Okay, now I'm done for today. Yeah, I'm done. Okay,